Before we do Resident Evil today, guys, as you see in the title, we are going to be listing my personal top 10 favorite games of all time. Before we do this, I want to do something. A couple streamers have also done their top 10 of all time. So let's take a look at their top 10 of all time and let's discuss, ladies and gentlemen. So first off, we got Jynxzis top 10 games of all time. At number 10 for Jynxzis, he has GTA 5. Can't be mad at that. Can't be mad at that. GTA 5, W game. You feel me? Next, he has Black Ops 3. I liked Black Ops 3, definitely not being in my top 10. I'm not gonna lie. FIFA 14, I've never played any sports games, like really, like a video. If I want to play like soccer or basketball, I'm just gonna go outside and do it, bro. I don't need to play video games to do that shit. He has Prime Fortnite. I also can't be mad at that. Rocket League. Okay, he has Rocket League on his list. He just recently started Rocket League, you feel me? So he has that recency bias kind of. For 5, he has NBA 2K16. Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, I know he recently played this as well. I've never played this, and I know that Red Dead Redemption 2 is on a lot of people's list, so maybe we should give Red Dead Redemption 2 a go. Red Dead Redemption 2 fire. So I heard it's really good. I heard it's peak. Everybody that plays that game said it's like probably one of the best campaign games, if not the best campaign games of all time. But but also like, is it? I don't know if it's a good stream game. You feel me? Next he has Black Ops 2. Can't be mad at that either. NBA again. His number 2 is NBA 2K17. I'm saying he has a lot of sports games. I didn't really play a bunch of that. Okay, and then number 1, of course, for Jynxzis is going to be Rainbow Six Siege. I mean, yeah, as expected, and honestly, it should be his number 1. That literally is what gave him his career. So yeah, that's his number. Okay, now let's look at Caseohs. Let's look at Caseohs at and this image is running at 240p apparently. His number 10 says Jack 3. Does anybody know what that is? What are these games, bro? This is Caseohs' list. Caseohs a bit of an old head, I think. He's not old. I think he's around my age, but I think he's a bit of an old head. So Red Dead Redemption 1 is Caseohs' number 9. Let me know how valid this list is, guys. On a scale from 1 to 10, how valid is this list? I haven't played a lot of these games. Black Ops 2, W game. I don't want to give any spoilers, but I'll just say W game. You know what I'm saying? MVP Baseball 2005. Yo, Queso, like I knew you played weird games. Like when I pull up to your streams, you're always playing some shit I've never heard before. But what the fluff is MVP Baseball 2005 doing in your top 10 list, bro? I have never heard of anybody even play this game. I don't even think I've ever heard of anybody play a baseball game in general. What is this game? MGS2. Metal Gear Solid, that's right. Metal Gear Solid 2. That's with Snake or whatever, right? His name is Snake. I've never played this either. I'm not gonna lie. So he has Metal Gear Solid 2. Then he has Resident Evil 9. Is Resident Evil 9 the one we're playing right now? Resident Evil Requiem. The 9th. Okay, so he has the most current. He already. God damn! Wait, Queso. Motherfucker got the most recent Resident Evil in his top 10, his top 5 list. In his top 5, he going like that. And then he got Fallout New Vegas, never played that before. But you know what I'm saying? Resident Evil 5, he loves him some Resident Evil and some Red Dead, I see. And then Red Dead 2 is his number 2 of all time and then number 1 of all time NFL Street 1. What? Like, what? This is a fake game, right? There's no way this is a real game. What am I looking at? Queso, we need to have a one-on-one discussion. This is Caseohs' number 1 game of all time.
Well, if you watch the what do you want to wear for a shirt, Seth?
Queso.
No.
Why do his elbows go in like that? Look at him. Why look at his arms, gang? They're built like his arms are built like a bra. So those are their list. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to pull up now. This is our blank list. I have my notes on the side just in case I forget some stuff. Here goes our list. We're going to go from bottom to top. We're going to go from 10 to 1, okay? Now, I'm not going to lie. One of the hardest things for me to pick, like if this was a slightly different prompt, right? If this was like best franchises, I feel like this list would be a lot different and a lot easier for me to complete. But since this is like specific games, this is very, very difficult for me, I'm not gonna lie. And for number 10 is something that you guys don't even think knew I played. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even think you guys knew I played this game, but I did play this game and I enjoyed it quite a bit, and it's my first time being introduced to, I think, like an RPG type game, and this game is Skyrim. Okay, so Skyrim is going to be my number 10. When did you play Skyrim? I wasn't streaming. I've only been streaming for like less than a year. Skyrim is a bajillion years old. So Skyrim is the first game that I played that was like an RPG type game. And although I wasn't like a mega, like I never completed it like 6 times trying to go through every path and stuff. It is one of my favorite games and I enjoyed it a lot while I had it and while I played it. And it probably, and that's the reason why I, you know what I'm saying, wanted to try games like World of Warcraft, which by the way, I still haven't really tried much of. This is going to be showing a little bit of my Unk status, but it's just peak, man. The story's really good for its time. It's absolutely insane. But if you guys didn't know, they announced the next Elder Scrolls game. By the way, this is Elder Scrolls This is Skyrim. This is an Elder Scrolls game. Like forever, they announced it like 3 years ago. Who knows when it's actually gonna come out? When it does come out, I'm probably gonna play that shit. I really enjoyed it. I played it on the Xbox 360, I believe, and my dad also played that game, and he also really enjoys that game. So that is probably going to be my number 10. And I was debating on either doing okay, like I know I'm anyway. And I was debating on putting World of Warcraft there, but I didn't really play World of Warcraft. But I still think World of Warcraft is a good game. But Skyrim, yeah, Skyrim is my number 10. 9 and up is when I get to games that I'm actually like pretty passionate about. For number 9, I'm gonna have to go. This might be a surprise. Pokemon. Okay. And I'm just going to have to just pick one of the original ones for now, Fire Red. We'll just go Fire Red because that's just the first one that I had. The reason this isn't higher up, guys, so because I had to pick a specific game, okay? So when it comes to specific games, I'm not going to lie, Pokemon isn't something that I can play a million times, you know what I'm saying? Like specific games. Like now different Pokemon games, yes. Pokemon as a franchise is probably going to be my either 1, 2, or 3 for me. I'm gonna be honest. It's gonna be top 3. Like I love Pokemon, like the concept Pokemon. I love it, dude. Like I know a whole bunch of Pokemon. I've tried it. I'm not really good at it, but I've dabbled in competitive Pokemon a little bit, like PvP a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Pokemon. I think the designs are super cool. But when it comes to like specific games, it's gonna bump it down a little bit. It's gonna actually quite a bit. It's going probably down to 9, just because like again, Pokemon Fire Red is the first Pokemon game that I played. I know it's technically not the first Pokemon game period, but it is a remake of one of the first Pokemon. And yeah, bro, I just love it, dude. I like Pokemon a lot. And so shout out Pokemon Fire Red. All right, favorite Pokemon. Okay, so if you asked me my favorite Pokemon about a month ago, I would say Dragapult. But I used Dragapult in PvP, like a 2v2 format, like and I actually don't really love Dragapult. I'm learning. I really like his design. I think his typing is really cool. He's a ghost dragon type, but and he's really fast, but I'm learning that he's like so frail that like if he doesn't one-shot something, he's probably dead. And that kind of bothers me, I'm saying. Like, so favorite Pokemon right now, if I had to give you my one favorite Pokemon, I might say Garchomp. I also really like Metagross. Metagross is really cool. Lucario, I dabbled with Lucario a little bit. He was up there for me, even though he's kind of mid. Yeah, man. I mean, it's hard for me to pick a number. It kind of changes. Okay, moving on. 8. This might be surprising that it's this low for some people, or if that it's even on my list in general. I don't know if some of you guys didn't even really play this game much, but number 8 is going to have to be GTA 5 for me, bro. GTA 5 is going to be number 8 for me. I mean, I think it's really obvious, bro. Like when GTA 5 came out, I was in like middle school, about to go in high school. So I was like the peak age. I was like the perfect age to play that game. And now there's so much more stuff you can get. I just, you know what I'm saying? I fell off a little bit, but it was just so much fun. I remember also I played with my friend Tim, my best friend Tim, and I would go over to his house. And there was one time where we spent all night grinding, and then we got into a lobby, and this dude just randomly just dropped us, like he modded us like $300 million. And then like I think Tim fucked up. So if you get modded money back in the day, it was like a known thing that you shouldn't deposit all of it into your bank account, because then they can see. You have to keep it in your cash, because then you will get banned if you deposit all of it. Tim deposited all of it, and then his account got banned. Like it's just peak memories, dude. It's just like memories like that. Number 7 for me. Now, this is even surprising to me, okay? This is surprising to me, because at this point, we are getting to games that I'm not only really enjoy, but games that I actually grinded a lot of, okay? So like I didn't really grind a whole lot of GTA 5. For me, it's just like a very fond memories. I didn't grind Pokemon Fire Red. I didn't grind Skyrim, but these are just like some of my favorite games memories-wise when I was a kid, okay? Now, starting now, this is like games that I actually grinded, okay? And I actually played like a fuck ton of, okay? So number 7 for me is going to have to be, some people are going to hate me for this shit, and I understand. I completely understand. Apex Legends. It is what it is. Guys, I'm going to be honest, bro. Apex Legends might be one of my least favorite games right now. Can I be completely transparent with you guys? Apex Legends might be one of my least favorite games right now, but I played the shit out of Apex Legends. And in my opinion, Apex Legends, longevity-wise, we're not talking about peaks. Okay, we'll get to peaks in a minute. We're not talking about peaks. Longevity-wise, the average-wise, Apex Legends to me is the best battle royale. Okay, it is and was the best battle royale. I grinded this shit. This is probably the only game that I played for literally like 10 years, I think. I played it, not 10 years. It hasn't even been out for 10 years, I don't think. Actually, it might be pushing 10 years. But I played this shit for a very, very long time. Me and Tim spent like hours and hours trying to grind ranked. It was a really good time. I just have good memories in that. And it was one of the first games that like I really got into competitive with. Like I really locked in and ranked. This is one of my very first games, and it was just really fun, bro. And also, if you guys didn't know, on my YouTube channel, I actually started off as an Apex Legends content creator, an Apex Legends tips and tricks content creator. That's where I started. Fun fact. So yeah, Apex Legends has a special place for me. And yeah, so it's got to be top 10 for me. Probably not top 10 for most people, but yeah. Which brings us to number 6. It just like while I was making this list in my head, I was switching these guys back and forth over and over and over and over again, and I didn't know why, and it's very, very close. But number 6 for me is going to have to be Prime Fortnite. Prime Fortnite has to be number 6 for me, okay? Listen, I understand where Fortnite is right now. Terraria's so good, though, and I'm not gonna lie. Okay, sorry. Okay, Prime Fortnite. Guys, Prime Fortnite, the reason it's on this list and the reason that it's up here this high is more than just game experience. It's more than just game experience for me. Like, Fortnite isn't just the first battle royale that I played. It introduced me to battle royales, but it's also the first time I watched streaming. This is the first time that I paid attention to streamers. Okay, it made a lot of my favorite streamers, or maybe didn't make them, but like, you know what I'm saying, elevated their platform, and just content went up as a general. It was just a good time. Prime Fortnite, man. It was a really fun time. Now it's a little bit too sweaty for me. Now it's just like, it doesn't even feel like Fortnite anymore. I'm going to be honest. It's a little bit too much to me, but have to have Prime Fortnite top 10, bro. Have to. It's more than just gaming. You know what I'm saying? Number 5 for me. Some people are going to really like this. Some people are going to be like, what the fuck are you doing? Destiny 1. Destiny 1. I'll specify Destiny 1. I don't feel like I don't need to specify Destiny 1 because Destiny 2 is definitely not in top 10. But Destiny is definitely going to have to be my top 5. Destiny 1 is one of the games that I played the most back in my day. And this is like, so a lot of these guys, so when I say Tim was my best friend, I mean Tim was like really like my brother, bro. And a lot of these games are games that I have good memories like playing back in the day with my boy Tim, right? And Destiny, I was so addicted to. Tim didn't even play Destiny. I'm looping this back around. You guys probably thought like, oh, he's trying to say like he played a whole lot of Destiny. No. Destiny was so good. This is one of the only games I played that Tim didn't play, bro. And I didn't give a fuck. Dude, when I was grinding Destiny, I was grinding Destiny. Destiny was so peak. Like just raiding, just getting together with a whole bunch of people and doing raids and collecting the armor and get it. Just the first guys, whoever played Destiny, do you guys remember the feeling of getting your first ever exotic drop? Do you guys remember that feeling, dude? I'm pretty sure I was rock hard, bro. Like Destiny was just so fun. It was just so much fun. It was so much fun when you just heard the and you see that gold. It was so good. It was so good, bro. And the next game that I have on this list, and I was debating because this game, off rip to me, I'm like, this game isn't like something that I necessarily grind at once, but like the fact that I still play this game and I first started playing this game when I was in like elementary school, it has to be in my top 5, bro. It has to be in my top 5, and that game is Minecraft. That game is Minecraft. I'm not one of those people. I still to this day don't think I've actually like beat Minecraft, like killed the Ender Dragon on base Minecraft, bro. And I don't even really, I find just like the normal Minecraft playthroughs, like I get bored very easily. But dude, there is so much you can do on Minecraft with the mods and like just have a chill, like even though that I get bored, even though I get bored on Minecraft sometimes, but like it's still one of those games where like if I just feel like having a chill time with the boys, we just kind of want to hang out, you know what I'm saying? We played some Apex Legends, we were grinding ranked, and we got really tilted, and like we're like, man, I need a break, bro. Minecraft is always there, and it's always a good time just fuck around with the boys, bro. Not only that, but like the mods too. The mods are so much fun, bro. Like obviously we're playing Cobble mod right now, which is a Pokemon Minecraft mod. I really like, you guys have never seen me play it, but I really like, I played some other intense mods. I played RL Craft. I've played all the mods 10. I've played Insane Craft. I played Crazy Craft. A whole bunch of these mods, bro. And it's so much fun, just like how much shit they can put in this game. And it's insane, dude. And like, it just has to be up here, bro. It's been a game for how long? And it's still like probably one of the most played games of all time. Minecraft and Pokemon are the only likes on here. What? Nah, you can't. That's crazy, bro. GTA 5, Prime Fortnite. I guess you were too young to play Prime Fortnite. I don't know, gang. Yeah. So Minecraft definitely got to be up here for me. Next up, a lot of my people in here could have probably guessed that this is going to be on my list. This is how we started streaming. It is what it is. It has to be up here. I'm surprised it beat some of these games are already on my list. It has to be Elden Ring, bro. Elden Ring is the only game I have ever, single player game. This is the only single player game that I have completed the playthrough over 10 times, and I still want to go back and play it, bro. Like, I still want to go back and beat it again. Like, do you know how insane of a game you have to make? It probably is a 10 out of 10 game. And I want to be honest, these top 2 games aren't necessarily probably 10 out of 10 games. They're just, I'm saying, Subnautica is in the top 2. I know it. Anyway, Elden Ring, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I mean, what else do I got to say, gang? Like, deadass, I beat the game literally over probably 15 times, and every single time I play it again, I want to beat the next boss again. Like, it's crazy, dude. I beat the same boss 6 times, and I never get bored. Huh? How? I don't even understand. Number 2 and number 1 are pretty close to me, but number 1 and number 2 are nowhere near anything on this list. I'm gonna be honest. gonna be honest. They beat Elden Ring by a mile for me personally. Okay. And that's basically, it's mainly because of the memories that I have with it and kind of what they mean for me as a gamer. Okay. Number 2 for me is going to be Black Ops 2. Sally says Prime Fortnite is so low. Yeah, so these are personal, my top 10 games. Now, if this was like top 10 games in general, then this list would be completely different. Apex wouldn't even be up there. This is personal top 10. I just didn't play Fortnite as much as I played Destiny, Minecraft, Elden Ring, Black Ops 2, stuff like that. Yeah, so this is like my personal, and like also if this was like in general, Minecraft would probably be number 1 and Pokemon would probably be a lot higher too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely understand that, but that's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just this guy's my personal list from my personal experiences type shit. Okay. And number 2 definitely has to be Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 was my first ever. I want to make sure. No, not my first ever, my second. What happened to my headset? It was just so much fun, dude. Like you were grinding for diamond, and like diamond is, there was no like the goddamn dark matter and shit. Dark matter is cool, but it's just, I'm saying, it's like too much. Do you guys remember the prestige system? Like, why did they take that shit away? Like, you prestige and you reset all your shit, and then you had to climb back up, but like it gave you an incentive. And like some people decided when to stop prestiging because they liked the certain prestige emblem, but now it just automatically prestiges you to the next one. And like, dude, it was such a perfect game, dude. And like I just remember playing Search and Destroy, and you have like these specific angles and shit. And like, it was perfectly toxic. It was like, the Black Ops 2 was just perfectly toxic, dude. It was beautiful. It was immaculate. And like the emblems, you guys remember the emblem creator? Oh my God. They had to get rid of the emblem creator. I would understand. Do you remember playing Black Ops 2 on the damn Wii? What? I didn't even, are you lying? I didn't even know you could play Black Ops 2 on the Wii. How does that work? No. What? Let's just move on to our number 1, guys. Number one for me, guys, is going to be, none of you probably expect this. Not a single person on here probably expect this, unless you guys were here when we talked about my previous, my top 5. We've briefly talked about my top 5 games before. But has to be Halo Reach. Guys, Halo Reach is the game that got me into gaming. Halo Reach is the reason I wanted to get my first console. Besides like my technical first console was a GameCube, but like there weren't many games that like there were real games, but you know, they were like party games. You know what I'm saying? I played like Mario Kart, stuff like that on the GameCube and stuff, which is, by the way, fire game. I'm probably going to be on our honorable mentions here in a minute. But Halo Reach, I remember going to a family friend's house, playing Halo Reach on their console before, and then going home and immediately asking my parents for an Xbox. My parents for an Xbox, and they said no. They said I had to work for it. And let me tell you something, bro. I worked for that shit, gang. I worked for it too. Dude, I remember it was like I had to like do something like read a page every single day for like a month. It was the longest month of my life. And I ended up getting it a little bit early because I remember that I got like a blood test draw. Like I got my blood drawn in the doctor's office for like whatever reason, or hospital or something. And they were having a lot of difficulty drawing my blood, and it was just not a very good experience. And so I ended up waking up like the next morning, and they got me the Xbox, bro. And I was so excited, like because I had a bad experience at the doctor's. That shit was so fire. I love this game. So this is my top 10, guys. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I think I have a pretty solid top 10. Can I be honest? I got a pretty solid top 10. I got almost every genre, bro. I got Halo Reach, I got Elden Ring, I got Minecraft, I got Destiny, I got Skyrim, Pokemon, GTA 5. I feel like I got a pretty good one.